So here's something that we saw earlier on. Remember the headline? Unlimited TransUnion credit reports and scores, free for 30 days. Your credit report and credit score, quick and secure, every day if you want. I love that language. Every day if you want. Was that written by some stuck-up PhD English geek who was trying to make this sound grammatically perfect? No, that was written by a real person. Every day if you want. That was a regular person talking to regular people. Your credit report and credit score, quick and secure, every day if you want. 24-hour notification of critical changes to your credit report, so you'll always be informed. Up to $25,000 ID theft insurance at no additional cost. All this and more included in the TransUnion Credit Monitoring Trial. 30 days free, then just $11.95 per month. Start your free trial, click here. What are they doing? They listened to my program and they're moving the free line, of course. But in a way, that's what they're doing. They're moving the free line. Several years ago, that wasn't available. You couldn't get all that cool stuff for free for 30 days. Now, what does it force them to do when the customer's coming in there and looking around and getting it free for 30 days? Make sure it's pretty good. Adobe. These guys are amazing. You can download their high-end $500, $600, $700 programs on their website, and they'll run on your computer for 30 days. Free. You want to learn to use the new, whatever, $700 or $800 version of Photoshop? Go download it at Adobe, fire it up, and use it. That's amazing. How much is that worth? I don't know, but it's worth something. Now Adobe bought Macromedia several years ago. You can get all their cool stuff too. Download free trial. Moving the free line. Subtly says, we've got the goods. Want to try them out? Here you go. Back to our free business analysis. When we did this, I said, okay, now what would make this really cool? Because I'm not just trying to get people to give me their name and email address. I want them to realize that we have the goods. So I didn't just design a trick so that they'll give me their name and email, and then I'll be like, ha ha, ha, I got your name and email now. I will sell you lots of stuff later. I designed something that would be very helpful. So I personally went in, made all the questions, the answers, and then for each answer, I wrote a separate piece of copy, a separate little piece of advice, so that now that I know everything about you, you click the button, or now that the machine knows everything about you, and it dynamically writes you a 5-page report full of valuable business advice that you can use. Because I want you to read it and think, hey, wait a minute, this is stuff that no one's ever even asked me before. Oh, that's some valuable stuff in there. And I've had people come up to me, one after another, and say, it all started when I took your quiz, and then I read the advice that it gave me, and there was some really good stuff in there, and I started using it. Anyone here use some of the advice that you got, like, clicked for you, right? So there's advice, and there's something in there that made sense to you, and you said, oh, I can make some money with this. Now, if you go and you implement something, or you just see how you can implement something and make money that you haven't heard from anyone else, are you going to be open to being a potential customer? I mean, especially in business where one good idea, how long does it take to make a few $1,000s? Or, right? It could happen instantly. I mean, you could make a little tweak and double your results or hire just the right person and free up half your time. So here's a hint. When moving the free line, lead with your best stuff. Lead with your very best stuff. Now, why do we want to lead with our best stuff? Any guesses? We want to lead with our best stuff